So Pokemon may not be a franchise that's loaded with too many things you can do within the games besides the general base gameplay, right? But there are some things that I want to talk about though. So I want to go back into the world of secrets and hidden side quests of Pokemon. So for those of you that haven't already watched the previous videos I made about these things, you can check out our existing playlist of Pokemon side quest videos, because today we're going to continue on with another list of some side quests that you may have missed in Pokemon, as side quests in Pokemon are sort of limited. There's not that many of them, but there are a few and I want to cover them in these videos. So that's what we're doing in today's video. Let's get started. Alright, so before we start with the first one, let's try to hit 1,000 likes in this video, guys, and I'll make another one very soon on more side quests. Either way, let's look at this. So first up has to be the Iron Island side quest. And no, I'm not talking about the Iron Islands from Game of Thrones, but rather the Iron Island in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, as well as Platinum. So the Iron Island is an island off of the northwest coast of the Sinnoh region, and it's only accessible through the use of the boat that's in Canalave City. This island was in the past history of Sinnoh a very prosperous ore mine, but had to be shut down after its resources sort of ran out. But it was still kept around and used as a training area for certain wild Pokemon, and also there are people like, for example, Byron, Riley, as well as like people that are part of the Canalave gym that come here to train Pokemon, as well as Roark, who came here while he was younger to train his Pokemon within the caves of the island. So that is the location itself, but what is the side quest that you can do here? Well, when you enter the Iron Island for the first time, Riley will offer to travel with you through the mine, as it's probably your first time, so he wants to help you out. Now, together you will battle in double battles with him, and he'll be using his Lucario, and when you are by the end of the journey through this cave with him, he will offer you a Ryolu Egg to take with you, but you need to have a space in your team for him to give it to you, and if you don't have one, you have to leave the cave, go and open up a space, then come back and he will still be waiting there for you to give you the egg. So yeah, a random little side quest that you can do that rewards you with an egg for one of the coolest Pokemon ever, and now that Ash also has got his own Riolu through a Pokemon egg as well, it is the perfect time to replay Generation 4 games and just go get one of these for yourself for fun, and maybe even transfer it over to, you know, Pokemon Home, and maybe eventually Sword and Shield as well, you know, so you can do that. But either way, let's go to the next one. Next is the Moonstone mini side quest from Pokemon Gold and Pokemon Silver. With this one, all you need to do is head to Mount Moon Square in Kanto to watch the Clefairies doing their ritual dance around a rock. Now, by walking straight into where they are dancing, you can interact with the rock there to get the Moonstone within it. But to do this, you need to have Rock Smash to get the Moonstone inside the rock itself. Also, you can do this every Monday night to get your hands on the Moonstone, and this is pretty much the most effective way to get your hands on the Moonstone, as the only other way to get the stone is by having essentially luck that your mom in the game is going to buy you one, but there's no guarantee that she will buy you the, you know, Moonstone specifically, so you gotta make sure you send her, you know, your money in the game all the time back home so that you have a higher chance of her actually buying the Moonstone for you. So yeah, a little side quest that gets you an item that may be very necessary for Pokemon, like, you know, getting like a Nidoking, right? So evolving Nidorino into Nidoking, you need a Moonstone, etc. So definitely a very necessary quest to do if you want to get those things done. Next is a small but fun little side quest from Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Now this one involves Pokemon Trainer Blue, so after you defeat the Elite Four and become the champion, you can head over to Viridian City and head inside the Viridian City gym and actually face off against none else than Pokemon Trainer Blue himself, whom will be here with his best team used against you. He's got a Tauros level 66, a Gyarados level 66, Aerodactyl level 66, as well as an Alakazam and Exeggutor at level 66, and finishing his team off with a level 68 Mega Charizard Y. So yeah, this is something I missed during my playthrough of Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, but that you guys can definitely head out and do if you haven't already, you know, done it. And it seems like something that can easily be missed and sort of forgotten as you're playing the game, as it's really just not really told to you that you can do it, but hey, it's there, it's doable, it's a side quest. Definitely do it if you still play Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee and haven't done it yet. But let's go to the next one. And next we have the Sealed Chamber side quest from Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So what is this side quest? Well, basically it's the side quest to get your hands on the Regis. So let me explain how you go about this, and in the future Zones and Areas videos, I'll talk more about the Sealed Chamber itself, because there are some great lore mysteries and such things in the chamber that are worth mentioning, but for now, let's go about how to actually do this. So how do you go about to actually get the legendaries in the side quest? Well, first you gotta have a Relicanth and a Wailord, and a Pokemon that has Dive and Dig on it. Then head to Route 134, and dive to find a sealed cavern. Read the braille written on it, and then resurface, and then find the next inscription, and use Dig. Then make Relicanth the first Pokemon in your party, and Wailord the 6th Pokemon in your party, then read the inscription, and an Earthquake will be triggered, and open the different caves around the Hoenn region for you to go and get yourself the legendary Regis from. With Regirock being found in the Desert Tomb at the bottom of Route 111, and all you gotta do is head inside the cave and then go, towards the message on the wall there, the inscription, then go right twice and down twice and use the move Strength, and the door will open for you to catch Regirock. Then for Regice, you gotta head to the Island Cave around Route 105, use Surfs to get to the actual cave. Once inside, you'll find the message on the wall, same as the other ones, with the inscription saying to wait, and after 2 minutes, the door opens and you can battle Regice. And finally, with the Registeel, you gotta head into Lily Cove, into Route 120, and you'll find the Ancient Tomb. So all you gotta do is head inside the Ancient Tomb, into the middle of the room of the cave, and use the move Fly, and then the door will open to Registeel. A pretty straightforward task, but yeah, this is a side quest I personally think is one of my personal favorite side quests that you will find like in all Pokemon, as it's so unique and fun, and I bloody love it. I think it's so cool, and I love doing this back in like even Ruby and Sapphire, so I highly recommend to check it out and do it, because you gotta get your hands on the legendaries, some way, and this is one of the ways to do it. It's such a fun way to get a legendary, and it's a fun little journey along the way to actually get them, because it requires several different steps, right, before you can just finish off and actually get the Pokemon. Whereas nowadays with most like Pokemon, you just just go find where they are, catch them, or just trade them to you without too many like hassles in the way, and not many things that need to be done for it. So I find that these sort of side quests and things just give you a little bit more of an adventure when you're playing the game. So the penultimate side quest on this list, before we get to the last one, is the Zygarde Cube quest from Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. So what's the deal with this quest? Well, it's pretty straightforward, to be frankly honest with you guys. Basically, you just gotta head around all of the Alola region and collect these Zygarde cells and cores hidden across all of Alola until you've collected essentially all the cells. And once you've done this is the best part about it, right? Once you've done this little side quest, you can then head to the Zygarde Restoration Center and basically create yourself a Zygarde. Yeah, it's kind of nuts, and it's really kind of sad that they don't really, include more stuff like this, like little collection type of deals in the games beyond this. They did do it though in Sword and Shield recently with the Isle of Armor and the Diglett stuff. They did do it there, so I do appreciate them doing that sort of stuff, but I would love to see them, do more of these things, little collection things we can do, and then at the end of the day, we get a pretty much legendary Pokemon at the end of it. So I think it's a cool little side quest. It's a really kind of like straightforward one. It doesn't really require too much thinking. I mean, sure, it's gonna be a long time having to find every spot. There are lists online you can go to and just find every single position for all of them, and you're pretty much set. And finally, we have the Beach Bottle side quest. So this one is from Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon. And now what do you have to do to basically go about this quest? Well, you gotta head to the beach in Heia, and you will find a bottle and a letter in the beach there. So this bottle and letter then you gotta take specifically to an individual. Now this letter can be then delivered to the dancer in the Title Song Hotel. And by doing this, she will reward you with an heart scale. But that is not all though, because there is a second bottle that you can actually find with a letter in it, which can actually be found in Kalae Bay, and when you find this letter, you will learn that it's from the brother of a woman that's living inside the house in Iki Town. So if you head over to her, she will thank you for letting her know about the letter and hand you an item, that being Stardust. So yeah, a strange but actually kind of fun little side quest considering what Alola is based on, and the idea of people sending letters in bottles through the sea is a pretty novel and cool idea, and it bases itself on, kind of a concept that already exists in our real world to a big extent, within stories and stuff, because we've heard about putting a letter in a bottle and putting it into the sea and hopefully it finds its way, things like this. We've heard about it before, but I think it's just a cool, novel idea to make a side quest out of, and that's the last one for this video. And there it is, y'all. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and yeah, I really do think these are some cool side quests that exist, and there's of course loads more that can be talked about within Pokemon. There's probably loads more side quests we can go through, but that's it for today, guys. If you did enjoy it, then drop a like down below, and I would really appreciate if you guys, let's try to hit 1,000 likes on this video, because if we can hit 1,000 likes, then, hey, we can do another one of these videos. We can do another one to this one because we already do a few side quests in the past, but we can do even more side quest videos. So let's get to 1,000 likes. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Ryolu Egg. I'll see you all in the next one. Have yourselves a great day, and bye bye, ladies and gentlemen.